Hey all, hope everybody's doing well today on this Saturday. Um, I just want to come on here and talk a little bit about what's been going on lately as far as this racial divide that's going on now. Um, it's getting really, really, it's always been bad for black people. And I'm not coming on here and to, oh, the poor black community. Oh, they're always complaining. Oh, everybody's so unfair to them. No, that's not what this is. This ain't that. This is what myself and a lot of other people on the whether it be on the YouTube streets, on the TikTok streets, or just on the streets in general are experiencing. You know, I want to give a shout out to the Woke Gardner. I do listen to her channel, and it's so uplifting, it's so enlightening. I do want to give a shout out to her, and she's also, and for her bringing this to the forefront as well, about what's going on with the black community and these other races. And I do want to piggyback on that situation because just like with the Ashley Gonzalez situation that just happened, that made my skin crawl. Me being from the West and being from California, and now I reside in Nevada because it's close to California, so I just decided, hey, I'll try something different, cross the border over here. We deal with that. We deal with that, but we don't deal with it as harshly as she put it, okay? We deal with that, the racism with these people all the time. But by her coming out and saying it like that, it was disgusting. We don't get online bashing Mexican people or other ethnicities like that. We've done nothing to these people, as well as with the white community. And then I noticed how, they're being biased. And it is true. Ever since the Trump administration got back in office, these people feel emboldened just to discriminate against us. That's why they took out DEI. That's why they did all this stuff. But at the same time, look at what Trump is doing to this country. And yet and still, these people are still targeting black people. I've experienced it. It's gotten worse. I go on interviews, and if a YT person interviews me, I don't get that job. I'm qualified. Obviously, I'm qualified. You called me for an interview. But lo and behold, I guess as soon as they, because I don't have a black sounding name, I'm going to keep this real. Since day one, they coming with it, I'm going to come with it and put it out there. See, y'all bringing it. Y'all bringing it. Don't poke the bear. But y'all poking the bear. So I'm going to put it out there. Obviously, I don't have a black sounding name. Lisa. Okay. Oh, great. But as soon as I sit down with you and shake your hand, oh, here we go. Well, we have other applications. That's what I get because of the color of my skin. That's just one example. We can't walk down the street minding our own business without somebody, oh, it's gotten so bad in some of these places, especially in the red states, that I'm hearing that they're just out and out, being out with it, calling people the N-word. They finding our young black youth hanging from trees. Come on. Come on. What I'm afraid of, see, people keep poking the bear, and it's going to be a very, very bad race war. Not just with black and white, but with others too. Stop poking the bear. Because at the end of the day, y'all already getting outed and losing your jobs and shit. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of us. There's a lot of black people. Y'all don't want that. People don't want that smoke. It's sad because now we're seeing our black men unraveling mentally. Just like the situation with what happened in Louisiana with the black man that just tried to take out his whole family. My heart goes out to that family and that situation. But that's just one example of the black psyche is just unraveling and devolving. And I don't want to see no all in out, just bloodshed in the streets and going in and wiping people out, because people are tired. Especially when nobody's bothering you. Nobody's bothering you, and people are just trying to exist and survive like everybody else. And then now you guys see this administration is trying to take all the damn money. They cutting your medical, they cutting your food supply, they doing our service members, they treating them like dogs. But yet you guys are turning your anger on black people. We have not done any of that. But yet and still, you guys are coming on it. You guys are calling people N-words, telling them get out your stores, don't want to hire them, just based off people's color of their skin. It's bad apples in all races. So it can't be that. Then what is it? This has got to stop. This is starting to cross lines with people in their ignorance. And the worst thing you can do to a people is steady trying to keep your foot on people's neck that ain't got nothing to lose, because you done already kept them down in the gutter. What else we got to lose? So all I got to say is, please stop poking the bear, because this is becoming, in our YNs out here now. Y'all, this is a different breed of YNs. So be careful. Be careful. It's not a threat, but I'm just saying people need to stop and watch their mouth. We living in a different era now. I know people want to go back to the 50s and the 40s and all this and that in the 60s. Well, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're dealing with a different breed of people now. So all I'm saying is check yourself. Check yourself. On that note, everybody have a great weekend. And until next time, I will be back with the PSA/video. If you like my content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You can give me a like. It's free. If you want to chime in on this, no trolling, no disrespect, go ahead and drop a chit chat. Until next time, peace.